I walked into the building here this morning and the security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. Puck is dropped. We're underway, and I've been looking forward to this one all day. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Moves it quickly over to Brodin. New York's got it against the boards. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Good use of the body on the play. Picks off the pass. New York's got the puck. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And off the face-off, they take possession. Grabs the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. New York's got it in their own zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Just slide to the net. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Quick shot. Scores on the one-timer.
Go back to how the play started and who's going to get an assist on this play. Sometimes he gets missed, but he is not lost because he physically engages huge contact to separate player from puck to even get possession to be able to go the other way.
Feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts. Walman's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance! Oh, what a save in front! New York's got the puck along the boards. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on there? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play.
Walman's a real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot. Wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Tito's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Picked up along the boards by Monahan. And gets a piece of it with the trapper.
Vasilevsky's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
New York's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Beatles won the draw there on the attack. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Los Angeles plays it up ahead. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gregg's got it along the boards. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the wall by Hito. Shot! Scores! He doubles up the rebound and tucks it home.
The initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
Doubled up on their lead here in the late stages of the first, and that's got to be a real backbreaker at the other end of the ice here.
Especially to make it a 2-goal deficit at the end of the first period, James. I mean, this carries all the momentum with you into the intermission. Just got to find a way to continue that pace, continue that energy to start the second.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Frame is underway as the puck is dropped. So we've played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
New York's got a 2-goal lead heading into the second period, and I'm not surprised, actually just a little surprised it's not more. They've dictated pace and tempo. They've been aggressive and hounded pucks. But in particular, one of the reasons why they've been most successful is they've found the shooting lanes and they're putting the puck to the net.
Lots of time left in this period. New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles it again. Fantilli's picking up steam. Moves the pass in front. And that's covered up for the whistle. And a much-needed face-off will give them a breather. New York's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Scores! They strike on candidates. 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
New York's made it a triple as in a 3-goal lead, and we're only in the second period.
They've been outstanding so far in this game, James. They've owned possession times. It really has been a clinic in terms of possession and creativity in the offensive zone. The coach will certainly be talking about maintaining their good defensive habits when they do lose the puck, though. When you have it a lot, you can often cheat on the other side of it.
Oh, save it! What a stop!
Now, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Big time hit, that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
There's a blast, and that misses.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Sends one up to LaRue. Handles the pass. From the wing, it's moved to center. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Taken along the wall by Weegar. And there's the save on the play.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
New York's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Dumps it into the O-zone. Grabbed along the boards by Beniers. The Magic have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Quick pass to Perreault. Stopped with ease.
Vasilevsky's had a difficult
A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
New York's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want, getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but it really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion. Perreault's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post. McDavid's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
New York's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it to Suzuki. Takes the pass. Inside the offensive and now down the left. Picks up the puck in his own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Fantilli. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Takes a shot, and he gets in the lane to block that. New York's gained possession along the boards. Gains the zone through the middle. Angles it over to McDavid. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the 3rd. Let's see if anything changes. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
New York's been terrific through 40 minutes of play, but you know the coach is going to be preaching that full 60 minutes to be consistent and see it right through. So they have to be defensively responsible, but when they can be on the puck, be hard on it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 3-0 is where we sit. Fantilli's won it off the faceoff. There's the physical side. Feed to the middle, and that's stopped. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Takes it to the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vasilevsky.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it across to Kaprizov. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. New York's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck. The Magic have it in their own zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a short pass to Suzuki. And that's broken up by Barkov. DeBrincat's got it along the wing. Fires it. Makes the save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Sent into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Windler. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And now he passes it to DeBrincat. Tries to get it over to Weegar. DeBrincat's got the puck along the wing. Throws it in. New York's got it behind the net. Pass it up ahead. Turned aside by Vasilevsky. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. Feeds it over. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
That one doesn't go in, but I just love the way he manipulated the defender to open up some time and space and get that shot off.
There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. New York's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. With possession along the wall. And the puck's booted away. Sends it out front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Giroux's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
The infamous have gained possession off the wall. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. Quick feed to Wallman. And now he moves it to Toffoli. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. Los Angeles on the attack. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it quickly over to LaRue. Slides the puck across to Bouchard. And a stiff break setup. And he moves it up to Beniers. Moves it over to LaRue. Oh, they'll be forced to start over. Loose puck and he's in alone. Scores! Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast. He separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned, just let that one go through.
Coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Slides it over to Kaprizov. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And the fake scores into the empty net.
This is right in my wheelhouse, James. These are the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And at the dying minutes here, James, it should seal the deal.
New York's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. McDavid's won possession. Shot! Oh, what a chance! He puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. New York's offense generated a ton of pucks to the net tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they were peppering the other goaltender, James. Even if they were on the outside in a dead angle shot, they took it because they knew they had net front presence as well. When you're an attack mentality and a shot-first mentality, you have players jumping the net.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on Base Sports. keep a hold of it. Slides the puck across to Moses. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, what a glove save there!
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession. Up the neutral zone now. Miami's got him along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's blocked away. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Battle along the boards. Leonard's working it around in the corner. Takes the feed. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. That goes off the post and stays out.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but Price stops it.
Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Leonard's been flagged for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
And a man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time.
Oh, best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but nice desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Henson Company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Marty's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Works it across to Pulock. Sends the pass over. Miami's got the puck along the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the puck behind the net. Takes off the feed. Sends it in on the attack. Tries to feed it across. Handles the puck. And there's the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. McKinley's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. And a great save. Scores!
Well, he's certainly exemplifying all the skills of a complete hockey player. He's physically engaging with a huge hit that creates a turnover. So defense that leads to offense. And then, of course, the finesse to finish the entire play off.
Miami's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck. That's one from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Toss up the puck after that hit. They fight for it along the boards. Takes control of the puck. Miami's got the puck. Sends a pass over. Miami's got the puck in the defensive end. And now it's over to Moses. Miami's got the puck against the half wall. Stones him in front. Quick pass across to Seneca. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Tries to feed it over to Barzal. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's the chance! Stopped it with the power! Wow!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck.
They're tied up with the ball!
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Coaches always say, take away the eyes of the goaltender, and this is exactly why. You can see him trying to find the puck at every corner, reaching around bodies up and down, but he can't find this puck, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Storm have even things up, and Cheryl, what does that do for a team when you get a goal here late in the first?
Well, it certainly gives you momentum heading into the second period here, James. I mean, it's the final minutes of the opening period, and you want to make sure you have that push and that urgency. Now you got to sustain it, right? You got to find a way to go ahead by one, so you got to use that momentum to your advantage.
Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. DeMello's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Tough minor penalty to take this late in the frame here, James. You got a close game, and you don't want to give any opportunity to your opponents. You got to kill this off.
Man advantage here in his set. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Puck clears the zone. Montreal's got it in their own end with time against them. Jostled off the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Puck sent over to Connor. Puts it on net. And one last save. There's the horn ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you. And we'll be back for period number 2 in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Miami's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Connor's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Marner. Driving right to the front. They score! Big time goal puts him ahead.
The power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James, that they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net on this power play. They do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
The Storm have jumped in front by 1 here in the second.
Feels good, no question about it, to be ahead, James. Because when you're ahead, you feel like you can manipulate and you can dictate the game and the shape and the landscape of it.
Slides it diagonally to Schaefer. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Miami's on the attack. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Oh, he scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. I'll tell you what, James, I'd be hearing footsteps if I saw him coming at me because he has such a physical element to his game. He separates body from puck and then gets rewarded with the finish.
Miami been right there with them all night long, and look at this, we've got the equalizing goal.
Yeah, that counter punch was something, James, to be able to get the equalizer. You can see the excitement on the bench. That's going to provide a lot of energy in the second period.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Turn that chance aside. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Pass save, and he makes it look easy.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes a save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Quick pass to Velarde. Gets the puck over to Nichushkin. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Stops him cold. Miami's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Giroux. Denies him!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Big-time stop there. Angles it over to Velarde. And we got offside with a face-off looming.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Past the midway mark in this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Rocks him. And the puck skips away after that move.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Pulock's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a top hit right through the body, and you feel the effects like almost bone crushing, but he gets back up.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Bears got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City.
shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Not really sure why they're calling the timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize every timeout you get. It's not just to suck back some water.
Montreal's got the puck. Now over to Hagel. Grabs the puck at center. And that slides right out to center ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Miami's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, here's it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on net? What a stop by Swayman. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 3-2 is where we're sitting. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Miami's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to DeMello. Takes a shot. Oh, wasn't clean, but is it enough? Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Second frame, almost done. Well inside a minute now. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Montreal's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game, James. They've got to be urgent on it. They've got to pound pucks, and then they've got to get going north. When they do, they have to have an attacking mentality. They've been sitting back all game. They've been flat, and they're lucky. They're fortunate that they're still in this game.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Miami's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Miami's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Faber's got it in the defensive end. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I certainly love the finish on this goal, but I love the way it started even more, and he's certainly going to get a lot of praise from the bench for anticipating and getting this interception to be able to get the puck going north here. He's not going to get a primary, he's not going to get a secondary assist, but he's the whole reason the play even started.
Miami's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
That doesn't go well. Miami's gained possession. Steps inside. There's a shot. Oh, what a glove save. Wow! We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Still lots of time left in the period. Miami's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Cruz won the draw there on the attack. And a solid save on the play there.
Swayman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And now it's grabbed by Leonard. So don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, a deficit of only one now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James. Some really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
The Storm have to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal hockey game.
Yeah, and it feels like it's going to be a race to the finish, doesn't it, James? I mean, they're right there. They're all over the puck and real urgent.
Here we go. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Works it across to Leonard. Moves the puck to Hintz. Cuts to the front. Turns it away.
He reads this play perfectly.
Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. And that pass goes off a stick. Miami's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Bears getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Great save! Demko's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Set to continue this power play here in the offensive end.
Well, they need to be opportunistic with the power play advantage here, James, but also because the goaltender is extremely fatigued. You can see the wear and tear on him right now.
Takes a shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Covers it up. Morgan stoppage in play. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Montreal's won the face-off. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied!
Yeah, they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up. They'll want possession. Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
Montreal's picking the plot here in this third period by tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, and how the game shifts throughout it. And at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency. And because of it, they're able to capitalize on a scoring chance.
Miami's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Luchenko. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. And now he tries to get it across to Minton. From the back of the cage with the puck. And he takes the feed. Here's a rocket of a shot. Blocked in traffic. And he loses control here. Gains us all along the right wall. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Miami's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it to Moses. Miami's got it into the offensive zone. Inside of the final minute here in the third. To the low slot. Nice save from point-blank range.
to get to the top of your crease like that because he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a tie game. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down.
Demko's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, the bench just erupts with this goal. A ton of pressure and urgency in the dying seconds of the third here, James. And that could wind up being the game-winning goal.
Miami's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Montreal's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Montreal's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Takes the puck. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Redirected off. Scores! And look at this! We are all back to square one!
Just when you think the game is over, how quickly it can change when you have urgency. They're all around the net, and everyone is on their feet there as they get the equalizer. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Scores! Poppin' bottles for Sally!
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top shutter shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. So much pressure when the time and clock is ticking down, and you have to have a sense of urgency, and they had just that. They score the goal-ahead goal, and you can see how excited they are. They'll have to keep their emotions in check. They need to close this one out.
Miami's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Barzal's won the draw at center. Slides the puck across to Protas. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Miami's got to be impressed with this win tonight. They got the offense in the early going, but really buckled down defensively when it mattered.
Yeah, I mean, they really did shore up the defensive structure for this group. They found ways to make sure they didn't give up the grade A scoring chances, tied up sticks on rebounds, and found a way to hold on.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone. What a fun night for some hockey on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski here for EA Sports. I'm ready. I know you're ready, and these fans are ready to go. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. That stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Gives up the body for the block. And he takes the dish. Moves around along the half wall. The Bulldogs gain control of the puck. Beck's got it in the defensive zone. Quick shot. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first in the game. Now they're even got our broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. We have all the time in the world to just tag this clapper low stick side. That's a beautiful shot.
St. Louis has a quick 1-0 lead here in this one, and the home fans are all into it.
And they should love it, James, because it's an entertaining brand of hockey. When you're playing fast with a ton of pace, the fans love it. And when you put the puck in the net, it's even better.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Here's a short pass to Novikov. Great save from in tight.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Up along the wing. Brad's got it against the boards. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He passes on the rebound and puts it home.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the walls. Grabbed along the board by Power. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Comes up with a glove save. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. That misses the net. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, the Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw. Quick feed to Kapanen. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Beck. Dropped him in the open ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. With the backhand. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Hedman's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick pass across to Martin. Intercepted in the offensive end by Reinhart. And a great save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible.
So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, this is another primetime example of how defense leads to offense. You got to be in good position
the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. He got all of that one. Exploring options from behind his own net. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Quick pass to Bratt. Sends the pass down low. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Huge steal in his own end. Here's a chance. 5 seconds, and he makes the save. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, here we go with period number 2, and after being throttled in the first, let's see if there's a response here. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Bulldogs didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Makes the save of the slapper. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. St. Louis has generated a lot of offense here early in this second period, and a big reason why they lead. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Buffalo's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. St. Louis will play it from behind the net. And he takes the pass. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Oh, how's that for a hit?
Well, I like it, James. I mean, when you're getting blown out and you don't have much of anything, that hit can ignite a spark. Really send a message to your team, like, let's get going.
Puck grab by Thomas. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pasternak. The Bulldogs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Across the line, down the left wall. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Takes the feed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Can't connect on the shot. Slides the puck over. Carlson's got it in the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck. Good heads-up play with the fake pass. Tries to feed it over to Marchenko. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Markstrom's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Novikov's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Bratt's lugging the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Taken by Novikov. Scores! Wow! Hoffman bobbles off the top founder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, the goaltender has no chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
Buffalo's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first, James. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Moves it to Power. And he's bowled over to the ice. He scores! Sebastian Aho!
That puck was on and off his stick
continues to pile up the score here. At some point, you almost wonder, did the officials say, you know what, you might go to run time here for the rest of the game.
Yeah, we're not playing minor hockey anymore, but I'm telling you what, the opponent wants them to because they're not having fun. But on the other side, it's been a ton of fun. I mean, when you can fill the net and finding ways to attack the lanes, you know that you're loving it, and everyone on your bench is as well.
Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Yzerman. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Oh, there's a hit.
That's a great hit, James. He's got his head down. Unexpected hit there, and his stick goes flying.
Scores! And look at this. Suddenly, they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can... one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
St. Louis has delivered in full effect in the offensive zone tonight, leading late in the second. Takes the feed. Shot! Oh, almost fooled him, but he saves it.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Oh, what a shot there with time winding down. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. This one's underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Buffalo's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away.
He scores! And he completes the hat trick!
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
Takes a shot, and he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Passes it over. Shuts him down. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Smith. And now he moves it to Goodman. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Goodman. Here's a chance. For point blank. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
They fight for it along the boards. Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
Beck's got a hat-trick in this game, and he may not be done yet, James. I mean, the puck is attached to him. It's like a magnet on his stick right now. It's because he's finding himself in the right spots at the right time. And if I'm the coach, I'm sending him over the boards every opportunity in the offensive end because he's got the hot hand right now.
St. Louis came in hungry for this one, and their offense has exploded to lead here in the third. Cousins wins it inside the neutral zone. Now he slides it up to Marchenko. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Blues lead at 5-2. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Here we go, off-man rush here. Fires it, and that shot dies in traffic. Zellweger's trading it along the line. Handles the pass. And that's deflected. Buffalo's got it now. Nice poke check. Puck picked up. Stars! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here. Now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
The Bulldogs have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Smith's going to play against the half wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Ekblad.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Slides it diagonally to Fabro. Quick shot. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. We get a stoppage and playing almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the tender.
St. Louis takes possession off the faceoff. What a steal in his own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Sends it to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. St. Louis has the puck. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Raymond's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Shot! Oh, what a stop on the play!
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Takes the pass. Puts it on net. Denies him on the one-timer. Moves it to Martin. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pull the goalie. The extra attacker's out. St. Louis, a chance to ice it into the empty net. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it on over to Martin. Here's a short pass to Yzerman. The Blues have the puck now. From the right side and up the middle. Towards the empty net. Misses! Buffalo's got it from behind the net. Angles it over to Misa. Shakes off the coverage. Quick feed to Yzerman. And as the final seconds tick away, he scores! There's that hat-trick in Ray Chapeau!
Yeah, Ray Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He has
Blues have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. And that's blocked. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one.
The Blues really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually dictated right from puck drop. A real dominant performance throughout the game, right from the back end through to the front. Also really like the point shots and their selection on it.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action.